At the Kennebec Valley Humane Society, we believe in creating a kinder community by nurturing the bond between animals and humans. Please join me in welcoming some furry friends. Welcome back to Happy Tales at KVHS. I am here with a wonderful, sweet, one-year-old mixed breed named Maverick. He is a sweet, lovable boy who is eager to please. He knows some basic commands such as sit, down. Maverick is looking for his forever home. Our next spunky and playful pooch is Murphy. He is 8 years old, but you wouldn't know it. He absolutely loves to play outside. He loves people, especially if rope toys are involved. He just needs to be in a home with no chickens or chicken-like creatures. Murphy is nice as can be, though. Oh, handsome, and looking for his forever home. This adorable, sweet little fella is Lionheart. He would do well in any home. 3 years old, playful, attention-seeking, I'm told. Lionheart, are you looking for your forever home? This beautiful, shy little 3-year-old girl is Tacoma. She would do well in a mellow home, getting attention in a quiet environment. Takes a little bit to warm up, but then is very sweet. Tacoma is looking for her forever home. I'm very happy to be joined today by Merlene Douglas. Welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
Merlene, you are a local real estate broker and volunteer extraordinaire.
Okay.
I'm delighted to have you here, really, because you take dogs from our shelter into the Woodlands.
Yes, I do.
How long have you been doing that? Tell us a little bit about yourself, please, and then also how you got into doing this.
Okay. Well, I live in Mount Vernon with my partner. Born and raised here in central Maine. I decided this winter that I needed something more to do than just work. So I thought maybe I would get a cat again. It'd been a couple of years since we had any pets. So I came to the shelter, looked at the cats and saw the volunteer form sitting there. So I sent my form in, did a little bit of orientation and training, and that was about 6 months ago.
Right. So when you got in initially, you talked to Allie McCarthy, our wonderful volunteer coordinator.
She's great.
What did she advise you were the greatest areas of need, and how did you fit into that plan initially?
Well, at first I thought I would be walking dogs, but when she said, "What would you like to do?" I said, "Well, what do you have the most need for?" And that was laundry and dishes, where there is no end to laundry and dishes here. The staff takes such great care of the animals. They all have clean kennels, fed, more than once a day. So I decided that's what I would do. So 3 hours a week, I did that at first. Also got trained on socializing with the cats, which is really fun. They are very needy kitties. And one day she asked me if I would volunteer to go to the Woodlands, take a dog, and socialize the dog with the residents there.
And Woodlands Senior Living has 16 facilities around the state, but you've gone to the ones in Hollowell.
The one in Hollowell,
Gotcha.
correct. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now that must be rewarding. What is the outcome in many cases with residents that see you come in the door with the dog to visit?
Right. So as I'm walking the dog up, there's a big window where quite a few of them are sitting waiting for us, and I can hear them. "Oh, the dog's here! The dog's here!" So they're very excited. Most of these folks had dogs, when they were living at their own homes. So when we first walk in, just a lot of smiles, and I try to get to every person who wants to see the dog.
Right. You work the room. Oh, I get it.
Right.
That's wonderful. Now, I understand you've had a few dogs like Hunter that might have been apprehensive initially about getting into your vehicle, but then warmed up by the time they got there?
Right. So when I take a dog, we're strangers. We have never met before. So I try to take them for a small walk first. Most dogs will jump right in my car. Hunter, though, was a little different. He cowered down, was very afraid of the vehicle, so I needed a little assistance from Allie to get the dog in the car. But she just said, you just pick them up and put them in.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Right. The only other thing that I've noticed as far as going out into Woodlands is sometimes they're afraid of the wheelchairs. So that's something new for most of them. But once they, get to smell the person, know that it's not just a funny looking thing coming at them. Because I do have people coming down the hallways just waiting, to see the dogs.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you get residents at times who are so excited, they might even pick up the walker and just charge right towards.
They do.
Yes, I've seen that a little bit myself.
Some of the ladies have stuffed cats, and they're very nervous about the dog, getting near their cat. So that's the only other, issue that I've ever had there. But it is very rewarding because they win. The dog wins. We get to see if the dog is good in public around, other strangers, and it's very heartwarming for me. So.
And you've been very busy for a long time and probably hadn't gotten to do this type of volunteering, I understand.
Right. This is my very first volunteer job.
You never had to do court-mandated community service that entailed
No.
thousands of hours of, well,
No. Right.
none of my business if you had.
No.
Oh, gracious. Where do you work? Where's your real estate office located?
Yep. I'm with Lake Home Group Real Estate. We are based out of Belgrade. We opened an office in Winthrop last year.
Nice.
We do a lot, as the name implies, with waterfront property in the lakes. But personally, my favorite part of real estate is helping first-time home buyers. I've helped over 50 first-time home buyers get into their homes. I work with a team. I had my niece working with us, but my daughter is also a team member with me. She lives in Augusta. So we concentrate on Central Maine, but we'll travel a good couple of hours to help people.
Fantastic.
Either sell a home or purchase a home.
Well, I appreciate your commitment not only to the community, but to this organization and the mission of animal rescue.
Thank you. Yeah,
And I appreciate in particular you bringing them into the Woodlands and enriching the lives of so many of our residents there also.
It's a great facility.
Thank
My
you,
pleasure.
Merlene. Thank you, Merlene, for joining us. I hope this was everything it was cracked up to be and was no reason for concern, nervousness, or apprehension on your own part.
Right. No, it was great. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Happy Tales at KVHS. Please feel free to share this video, spread the word so that we can help more cats, dogs, mice, and otherwise find their forever home.